Welcome back to the Barrel Talk Podcast. We are back with another episode. Today we will be building a team in the modern NBA around DWade. We got $195 million to use for Dwayne Wade's contract. We're going to be doing highest contract at his position. So it's going to be Bradley Beal's contract at $46 million. So using that, we're going to be having Dwayne Wade, building around him, $46 million for him to start out with. Now, for this team, we're looking at spacing, some shooting, and giving him a lob there. When I'm thinking of prime DWade, I'm thinking about the youngest version of him that won the championship alongside Shaq. So looking at this team, what I want to do with it, point guard. We're going with somebody that can play without the ball since D-Wade's usage are going to be very high in today's NBA. We're going to be doing somebody that can play without the basketball and spot up, be a great spot up option, but can also create and do his own thing. Malcolm Brogdon, $22 million. I think it's a perfect fit in that backcourt, getting that backcourt solidified. We also got some more coming off of our bench to really get that backcourt next to D-Wade solid of guys that can play without the ball. Looking at our small forward, looking at the star to pair up with D-Wade, looking at a Paul George. $45 million, can really do everything. He's a flawless basketball player. He has no holes in his game. Putting him next to a guy in D-Wade, can play off the ball, can play with the ball, can be the number one option some nights. Perfect fit next to D-Wade. At Paul George, $45 million. We went super young to kind of, this is probably the deepest team I've built doing kind of this. So looking at my front court, got some length, shooting, versatility, size. Two guys that can do it all. We got Chet Holmgren at my 4, and we got Vic at my 5. You can say it's cheating because they're low salary and they play above their salary already. 10 mil for Chet, 12 for Vic, next to D-Wade, PG, Brogdon, and my starting 5. Then on our bench, just deep roster off our bench, we're going 6-man, bucket getter, Norman Powell, 18 M's right there. Need a big that can be clean up. Isaiah Hartenstein, go ahead and get him off our bench. That's $9 million right there. Marcus Smart, somebody who could start. Put Malcolm Brogdon on the bench, however you want to do it. Marcus Smart, perfect pit bull guard that can defend, knock down shots, play off of D-Wade and Paul George very well. Feel like he fits very well in that starting lineup. Then looking at the guy to round out the roster, I was looking at somebody who can be an athletic wing that can guard multiple positions, knock down the 3-ball, give good spacing. I'm thinking of Dorian Finney-Smith off the bench. Looking at this team, we have a bunch of versatility, size, shooting, gonna have some spacing. Our front court's gonna be blocking everything at the rim, but can also space the floor and create on their own when needed. Looking at our team, we're gonna round it out with Malcolm Brogdon at our 1, D-Wade at our 2, Paul George at our 3, Chet Holmgren at our 4, Vic at our 5, Norman Powell at our 6-man. Off the bench, we still have Isaiah Hartenstein, Marcus Smart, Dorian Finney-Smith. Team total is $194 million. I wanted to make it a little bit a weirder team that has depth and versatility next to D-Wade, that has a Paul George or Brogdon, multiple different lineups you can run, small ball lineups, you can go bigger lineups. You can do a lot with this. There's a ton of spacing. Pretty much everybody on this team can shoot outside of Isaiah Hartenstein. So looking at what you have on this team, you have nothing but shooters around D-Wade, can get to the cup at will. We got Paul George in your second option. You got an interchangeable backcourt guards and Malcolm Brogdon and Marcus Smart that complement D-Wade. And then your front court set. But looking at that, I feel like I built a pretty good team around Dwayne Wade. Go in the comments, see if you can build a better team than me, who I should take away, who I should put in. But thank you guys for tuning in to the Barrel Talk Podcast. Hope you tune in to future episodes.